But today we are going to be speed designing. We're going to be designing our dream studio. So, guys, this was an assignment for my AP art class, and I thought it would be interesting to make a video out of this because I officially am announcing my new playlist and my new series known as the Legendary AP Art playlist. So this playlist is going to feature speed paint similar to this one and commentary by me, legendary Jorge himself, about the projects that I do in AP art because I'm an AP art kid. I have to document my process as part of the requirements for AP art. So I was like, how better to do this? Like, I'm literally a YouTuber, so I might as well document it on YouTube. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna end up showing this to my AP art fellow companions, but I definitely do want to document it for my own purposes, for my own documentary purposes. And so that's why I'm doing this. And I want to start off by talking to you guys about AP. So if you guys don't know what AP is, I definitely have a lot to say. So AP is the Advanced Placement Program for us here in the United States. Students who want higher level education in the system have to go to AP. That's the highest placement you can get for any class. So there's multiple subjects that embody the AP, such as AP Languages, AP English, AP Literature, AP Psychology, AP Social Science, just like AP Science, and of course there's AP Art. So me being the art kid that I am, decided to take AP Art because I'm literally such an artist. So that's why I did that. And AP is like kind of a cult. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I heard they were getting sued last year or something like that. I don't know. The internet was not really spreading rumors, but there was this whole thing going on with AP. And I don't really want to focus this video just on AP. I also want to focus on the art. So let's talk about the art, my design. So this challenge was to design my ideal workspace, my ideal studio. And right here, it's actually kind of funny because I'm saying it as like while you guys are saying it as well. But I'm basically designing my desk, and this is hilarious because it looks kind of like my desk right now. Kind of. I don't have that PC. I have a Mac, which is kind of awful. But I spent so long designing this keyboard. I kind of just wanted to mention that because I had no idea how to do the keyboard. Like, I had an idea in my mind, but I've never designed a keyboard. And I was like looking at pictures of keyboards and looking at my own keyboard, like looking down at my own keyboard. So hopefully it looks like a keyboard. Yeah, it was a bit tough, but at the end, I really do like how that keyboard turned out. I just kind of wanted to talk about the keyboard because I like how it looks. Like, you'll see later on, like from far away, like it looks like a keyboard. Um, and yeah, so APR, I'm an AP art kid now, so I wanted to document this. I want to document my art from now on, or the assignments that I do in AP art. And like I said, this was an AP art assignment, and it was to design your dream studio. So my dream studio, I wanted to be awfully realistic with this one. Okay, guys, so I'm editing this video like so late, cause there's just a lot of explaining to do. So this video basically, as you guys have heard for the past minutes, if you guys are even watching this far, I'm talking about how like this series or like this speed paint is like gonna be an archive and all that fun stuff. But what I guess I haven't told and I had to edit it in is that this was recorded on September 16th, 2020. So this is so long ago compared to right now. Um, Today is February 9th, 2021. And so like, it just like time has just gone by so fast for me. And I've just been like, it was hard for me to keep up with AP like as a course, and then like just me like hearing myself talk about how like I had this plan to like document all my AP process and post it onto YouTube. Well, it's most likely not gonna happen this year, because like that, just because it came up that I needed to take a break, and like just my that whole thing happened on my main channel, so that's why this is going on to Game Ninjas. And I also plan to eventually um
once APR ends, I'm probably gonna end my just like Game Ninjas as a whole as a channel, and that's something that I'm gonna talk about later. But I just thought it was like, or I think it's fitting if I add this archive art video because it's like it's just like a series that was never like completed. It was just started, and I feel like that's kind of like what Game Ninjas always was. So I feel like it's like a strange like parallel to like this. So that's why it's on here. But yeah, just wanted to let you know that.
Must acquire a taste for free-flowing jazz.
So I really did base it off of my room that I currently am living in. It looks like the similarities are kind of uncanny. And this is because although the prompt did prompt the art students, us, the AP art students, to be creative, like you could make your studio in the moon, you can make it on Mars, like you could do anything you want. It could be underwater. But I wanted like I feel like I'm kind of more of a realist, so I wanted it, well, at times, I wanted it to be more realistic to something that I could actually build. So that's why it's like more of a design. Like I went more graphical with this one rather than more of a painterly style that I sometimes do. Because I feel like if I were to paint it, then it would definitely, like, the medium would talk for itself that it's more like an imaginary studio. But I wanted this one to be more of like a kind of use it for another purpose, which is like to upgrade my room currently, my setup and everything. I've talked about this before on my channel, but I do want to upgrade my setup at one point. Something happened to my computer, my old computer, because I used to not use this Mac. I used to not be on desktop. I used to be on PC. And I guess I'll talk about that in some other video because it's kind of sad what happened to my computer. Um, I guess I'll kind of spoil it. It blew up, but I don't want to talk about it right now. I feel like this video should focus more on the art that I'm making. So I'm, so I'm basically designing what I want my setup to look like eventually. I have this chair, like I'm sitting on it right now. There is a bed in my room, in my studio, because I would want a bed in my studio anyway. Since this is more of a realistic studio, I want it to be more, like I was saying, an upgraded version of my current room because I work in my room. I do everything like I do content in my room. I do art in my room. Um, it's really like I consider my room as my studio, and that really depends for some artists. Like some people actually want a full studio, but like I said, I wanted to be more of like something that I can like plan for this like next year, this coming year, that I can upgrade it like this. So that I got like this just like simple desk that I think that I've seen before on the internet when I search up for desks. So that's why that one looks pretty plain, but I don't want like anything too like modern, not modern per se, but like expensive. Like like for desks it's just whatever. I just want it to be like stable and for it to be hard, or like, you know, like to be made out of like good a good product. And then right here I was designing my my monitor because my old one blew up, so I was kind of just having a moment. And then I was started, you guys can see that I was experimenting with effects. Like I gave it an outer glow to the power button because I do, again, I want to save this for like later. I want to talk about the situation later because it concerns like everything that I do on my computer, and my old computer got blown up. But I was designing a computer that I now own because I do own a PC, and I don't really want to go into it now. But it's basically like one of those glow up ones, and it's a custom PC that my older brother made for me, and I am super grateful for him. He made me that, but he also blew up my old computer. Anyway, so right here I've designed my bookshelf because we're such an avid reader. I do have a lot of books in my bookshelf. There's like some art books. There's like how to get fit books because we love those. There's like some kids books. I mean, I'm literally looking at my bookshelf right now. There's a lot of things in there. There's some like books in Japanese and like other languages that I just like to have, like, because I think a bookshelf is cool. Although kind of ironically, you guys are gonna see also in this design, I didn't put any books because I wanted the bookshelf to be empty in this design. I guess it did save me some work, but I wanted the bookshelf to be empty, and I'll explain that later. And then right here I was again experimenting with gradients and experimenting with like, how do you call them, blending channel features. I think that's what they're called on Photoshop. and I was blending options. That's what they're called. And I was just like blending them into like, okay, I want lighting to come off my computer because like my computer is literally on for like the whole day. Like I'm like my life is basically on the computer, especially now that school is digital. Like literally, like I am concerned about my computer life. And then since I'm working on a Mac at the moment, I literally have to have that thing plugged in. So what my dream PC would be one that isn't like that. And I don't have a monitor yet. I don't have a good monitor yet. And so I'm definitely working on like building that PC that I told you guys earlier about, and or having it fully built and fully like awesome, like ready to go, and then getting a really good monitor. Like I want a flat screen one. And then I also designed a flat screen TV because I'm like, I need a TV to watch like anime and my favorite shows. So that's why I have a TV. And because what studio doesn't? And it's like kind of small. Like this is like my dream studio, right? But like it is kind of small because I want it to be realistic. I want it to be more like, it's kind of like depressing how how small it is. It looks very constrained. But I like I don't like having huge room to work in. I kind of like a small room. It depends. I mean, that's kind of a phase that I'm going through right now. I'm sure as I grow as an artist and a designer, like this is more of a graphic design piece, right? As I grow as an artist, I'll have different likings. Like I don't mind working in a big open space, but I feel like just more realistically and like what phase I am in my life at the moment, everything's just like I feel like crowded in a way, and I do want to portray that. Oh, this is like my dream studio. I feel like that is maybe something that I failed to land on the prompt. I should have probably made it like less like awfully less realistic to what I'm living at the moment. But I feel like I do kind of like this like weird like it's kind of depressing. Like it's like this weird dystopian feeling of that's what I kind of live in right now, but like I just kind of want it upgraded. That would be a dream of mine, to upgrade my materials. And then right here you guys could kind of see how I was like very much struggling with that corner piece. I have no idea what that is. But something that was interesting, that was like intriguing me throughout this process of designing that thing, is how I was kind of thinking of like the future and like what I would want to do as a future career. So I was like, I have a friend who told me that she was going into product design, like manufacturing like the designs for products, and she would like design them digitally on Photoshop and show all her designs to companies. So I was like, okay, this is kind of like an innovative idea that I kind of had, and I was like, what if I make this big box, and since it's like my dream studio and I have to do something that's like futuristic, what if it's like this big box that plays music but it also lights up to the beat? So I had this whole like concept idea where I designed this big box that would light up, so it would light up my room so it seemed like a whole party, but like just me, right? Obviously, because it's my studio and I'm lonely. But it would be this like light up design that I created, and like I kind of pitched the idea to like myself and or like to the AP art kids in my presentation. But I haven't presented this to my class yet because I don't know when the teacher's gonna make us present it. But that was kind of my concept idea. I feel like if I go into product design, I mean, please don't steal my idea. I mean, I guess I'm posting this on the internet, but like, yeah, that's my product design. It's copyrighted at Legendary Jorge, so please, I'm gonna sue you if you steal that idea. But no, it's like kind of similar to Alexa, I guess, in a way, except that it doesn't spy on you. I mean, no, it's like it's kind of a cool little random thing that I decided to design, and I think it's kind of cool. So yeah, that's definitely what I would do. And right here, I was kind of just like, okay, we're basically done with this design. This is my dream studio. This is what I want to have, like, at the moment. Like, at the moment, right now, in this point in time, this is my quote-unquote dream studio. And I guess for my first 2 years, like, since, like, you have to think realistically, right? Like, in college, your dorms are probably going to be small. Like, you're not going to be living in a whole mansion. Like, we'll save that for later, right? But you have to think realistically when it's, like, your dream studio. At least that's what I really had in mind when doing this. So, this is kind of what I want to be my dream studio in a way. And, like, I was also thinking how in the future I want to go into, like, either video game design, illustration, character design, and like I was saying, maybe product design. I mean, it was just like, it's kind of just interesting to do these type of video where I just think about, I don't know, the future, and this is my view and my perspective on my legendary dream studio. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I did 2 more pieces actually because the teacher wanted us to, and one of them was a watercolor version of it, which I honestly don't like too much, but some of my AP art friends thought it was pretty good, so thank you. I guess. And also I did like a digital video which I haven't showed anyone, but I put it on my, because this was like a presentation, right? So I put it on because like I'm such a video creator and such a gamer and such a artist at the same time, and so we're not a one-trick pony, and I made a video that is literally a seizure, so I'll play a clip of it, I guess. But yeah, as you guys saw, those are my other pieces, and the video was just like kind of an example of what it would feel like to have a me just depressing party in there where sometimes I would be playing like, I don't know, just like music with my awesome innovative creative design of a music box that lights up. And yeah, that was that's it for this video, guys. I really look forward to documenting my assignments and my process for AP art. I won't be doing every single assignment like this, right? Obviously I want to plan them out and not just like overload you guys. I still want to stick to my more gaming content, but I do want to really just add my art and my design things in here because I want to build up like a portfolio of sorts. Again, I don't know if I'm actually going to show this to AP art. I mean, maybe, we don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see for the future, right? What do you guys think? And also, tell me what piece you guys thought was your favorite if you watched the whole video, whether you liked the first one, which you see right there, the watercolor one. I also made a special legendary Jorge one, which literally it's kind of cool, and or the video that I made. And yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys want to follow my AP art journey, then give this video a like and subscribe maybe. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.